Atlanta is booming, but not every suburb is riding this wave. Most people think anywhere north of the city is a safe bet, but that mindset could cost you thousands. The truth? A few key suburbs north of Atlanta are about to explode in popularity in 2025, and the others are already starting to stall. Today, I am breaking down the 5 hottest picks with one community even locals are sleeping on. Let's dive in. First up is Big Creek, which is one of the fastest growing areas in Forsyth County. Let me tell you why this place has gotten so popular. Big Creek has a population of around 80,000 people across 43.9 square miles, which gives you a population density of about 1,900 people per square mile. Not too crowded, not too sparse. It is that sweet spot right in the middle. The median income was around $71,301 in 2023. So we're talking about a solid middle to upper middle class community here. And with a median age of 39.7 years, the area pulls in this amazing mix of young families and established professionals. But what makes Big Creek super interesting? It combines all of the good stuff of an established community, but still has room to grow. You know how some areas feel like they're completely maxed out? Well, that's not what's happening here. There's still this feeling of possibility and expansion, which creates this really cool energy throughout the community. And if you ask me what makes living in the Big Creek area so special, I've got to start with the incredible Big Creek Greenway. This place is an absolute gem for people who live here. The Greenway has extensive flat paths that are perfect for walking, running, and biking. I've taken my kids there so many times, and it works for families with children of all ages. Bring your strollers, bring your bikes, whatever works for you. The path follows Big Creek itself, so you've got beautiful scenery all along the whole way. One thing I love about the Greenway, it's super well maintained. There are bathrooms at several parking spots, including Bethelview, Castleberry, and Fowler Park. Might seem like a small detail, but trust me, when you're out with the kids, these practical things make all the difference. The natural setting gives you amazing chances to see wildlife. You can spot deer, all kinds of birds, and other local animals. It's like having a nature preserve right in your backyard. And you know what? This connection to nature is something my clients mention all the time that is a huge plus when they move to the area. But there's another major advantage. You're in Forsyth County, which means you get those highly rated schools. If you have kids or are thinking about starting a family, the education here is crushing it compared to many other areas. Now let's get into what you really want to know. What's happening with the houses here? Home prices in Big Creek are sitting around $500,000 and sitting on the market for just over 30 days. Forsyth County as a whole shows really strong market performance. The cool thing about Big Creek is that new construction is still happening in many parts of the area. Now, these are at higher price points than what we're seeing the median being, and this is getting rarer and rarer in the northern suburbs, where so many communities are already completely built out. Having these new construction options gives buyers more choices to find exactly what they're looking for. And the location gives you good access to major job centers while keeping that spacious suburban feel. That's a tough balance to find, right? You want to be close enough to job opportunities without feeling like you're living on top of your neighbors. And Big Creek, well, it nails that balance. If you're wondering about specific prices, they're generally following the broader Forsyth County market, but they vary based on neighborhood. It depends on how old the homes are, what amenities you get, with median home prices typically falling between $600,000 and $700,000. So Big Creek gives you this amazing blend of natural beauty, fun recreation options, and great schools. It's perfect for outdoor lovers and families who want space but don't want to sacrifice convenience. If you value having room to breathe while still being connected to everything you need, you should definitely check this area out. Now moving just a bit south, let's talk about Cumming, which has totally transformed from a small town into one of north of Atlanta's most exciting communities. But first, if you're still here with me, then I'm guessing you're into the content. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the top places to check out in the northern suburbs of Atlanta. Cumming has gone through this incredible transformation from a small country town when we moved here like 20 years ago into a rapidly developing suburb that home buyers are really starting to notice. The growth story here is pretty amazing and still unfolding. But how? Well, let me explain. Cumming is seeing tons of new development, with new construction neighborhoods popping up all over. If you're looking for that new home smell, this is definitely where you should focus. Also, the city has actually benefited from Alpharetta hitting its development ceiling. The growth has just naturally shifted northward, where land is still available. It's like watching Atlanta's expansion happen in real time, and it keeps going north. The community keeps diversifying as new people move in from all over. But what's really fascinating about Cumming, it's somehow managed to keep these pockets of rural character while embracing this rapid development. You can still find spots that feel like country living just minutes from shopping centers and restaurants. That kind of contrast creates this unique living experience that many people absolutely fall in love with, including me. Now, when it comes to fun stuff to do and lifestyle, Cumming has some serious advantages. Let me break it down for you. Part of Lake Lanier sits within Cumming's boundaries, giving residents amazing recreational opportunities. If you are into boating, fishing, or just chilling by the water like I do, having this incredible natural resource nearby, it's a total game changer for your quality of life. And get this, the Big Creek Greenway we talked about earlier extends into Cumming too, with those popular trails perfect for walking, running, and biking. The Greenway follows the creek and has several amenities like bathrooms again at several parking spots, those practical details that determine how often you'll actually use these resources. The trail lets you observe local wildlife, creating those special moments with nature that help you decompress after a really long day. I know my family loves to jump on the Greenway at Bethelview, and we've even ridden bikes all the way to Halcyon, and it's so fun. I always tell people that these green spaces aren't just nice to have, they fundamentally change how you experience where you live. And you know what else? Cumming gives you this balanced lifestyle with easy access to both urban stuff and natural settings. You've got your shopping centers, your restaurants, and other services, but you're never far from these beautiful outdoor spaces. That balance is what so many people are hunting for, especially as they try to move out from more crowded areas. But let's get into the housing market details you're probably most curious about. The average home value in Cumming stands at around $610,000 as of early 2025, which is just up 0.7% from last year. That's pretty modest growth, so the market is stable without wild up and down. Homes here typically go to pending status in about 39 days. That's a healthy pace. Not so fast that buyers feel pressured to make a snap decision, but not so slow that sellers get really antsy waiting for offers. And unlike more established suburbs, Cumming has tons of new development with lots of new construction neighborhoods. This gives buyers more options and often means you get more house for your money compared to areas closer to Atlanta. Pretty great, right? What about the commute? Going to downtown Atlanta takes about an hour, which works for people who don't need to commute every single day. With more flexible work setups becoming the norm, many of my clients are fine with a longer commute if they only have to make the trip a few times a week. And trust me, you start to learn those traffic patterns so you can time it better as well. So Cumming is the excellent opportunity for folks seeking newer housing options with great amenities at a more reasonable price in communities closer to Atlanta. If you value having space, access to nature, and the ability to choose new construction while still keeping a decent connection to the city, you should definitely take a closer look at Cumming. Now, let's head east to explore Sugar Hill, a super family-focused community that combines small-town vibes with suburban convenience. Here's the thing, Sugar Hill might not be as well known as some other Atlanta suburbs, but this hidden gem has this uniquely family-oriented environment with ongoing development and relatively affordable housing options. There's something really special happening here that deserves your attention. Sugar Hill has a population density of about 2,000 people per square mile. That creates this cozy community vibe without being right on top of each other. And Sugar Hill's demographic profile really favors families. 61% of individuals 15 or older are married, hopefully a lot older than 15. And 54% of families have kids under the age of 18. That's a lot of families with children. As a mom myself, I know how important it is to find a community where your kids will have plenty of friends and where family activities are a priority. But what makes Sugar Hill particularly interesting? Well, it has this unique economic diversity. You've got households across the income spectrum choosing to make their home here, which creates a more inclusive community than you might find in other suburbs. And let me tell you what really makes living here so special. Sugar Hill is going through significant development right now, expanding the amenities and services available. It's exciting to watch a community in this growth phase. There's new energy coming in as businesses open and facilities are developed. The community's proximity to Lake Lanier adds huge recreational value for residents. Having access to this amazing natural resource creates opportunities for boating, fishing, swimming, and just enjoying time by the water. It's like having a vacation spot in your backyard. With a median age of around 36 years, the population is slightly younger than neighboring communities, reinforcing its appeal to families with children. This younger demographic, this can bring energy and enthusiasm to local schools, sports programs, and community events. Now, let's dig into what the housing market looks like in Sugar Hill. You're going to find some interesting opportunities here. Sugar Hill shows real economic diversity, with 9 to 10% of households reporting incomes below $25,000, 21 to 29% reporting incomes of over $150,000. This range makes the community accessible to various income levels, while still attracting affluent residents. It means you can find neighborhoods and housing options across different price points. And you know what else? The area is experiencing ongoing development, making it attractive for those seeking newer housing options. If you're interested in new construction or recently built homes, you're going to find more opportunities here than in more established communities. Meanwhile, the economic diversity suggests a range of housing options at different price points, with the median home price around $470,000. This creates opportunities for first-time homebuyers, move-up buyers, and those looking to downsize. It's clear that Sugar Hill is undergoing significant development, making it an attractive option for those seeking newer housing with potential for appreciation as the community continues to grow and mature. When you buy in a developing area like this, you often have the chance to benefit from increasing property values as amenities expand and the community becomes more established. So Sugar Hill gives you this family-focused environment with diversity and housing options across various price points, making it accessible to a wide range of potential residents. If you're looking for a community with a strong family orientation and housing at various price points, Sugar Hill definitely deserves a closer look. Now, I love Sugar Hill, but it's time to move on and explore another established community that offers top-notch amenities and steady property values. Buford is a highly desirable residential community that stands out for its charming historic downtown, excellent schools, and strategic location. This is one of those neighborhoods that consistently wows my clients when we visit. The Buford area is home to around 18,000 people with a median age of 35. It has that ideal suburban vibe, peaceful yet still convenient for professionals commuting to Atlanta's job centers. It strikes that perfect balance so many are after: quiet, but never too far from the action. But there's more. Buford also combines historic charm with solid investment potential. The downtown area has been beautifully preserved and revitalized, with brick buildings and storefronts that harken back to a simpler time. Yet the community continues to hold in value and even appreciate, making it both a wonderful place to live and a smart financial decision. The best of both worlds. It's also known for its exceptional city amenities, which typically includes well-maintained parks, sports complexes, a community center, and the Buford Community Center Town Park and Theater. These just aren't bullet points on a listing. They are the heart of the community's social life and recreation. These features create a strong community vibe and provide fun opportunities for residents of all ages. I've had clients tell me how their kids made friends at the local baseball fields that became lifelong relationships, or how they joined a community theater production and found their social circle. These amenities create the backdrop for connections that make a neighborhood feel like home. When it comes to location, the neighborhood is found within the highly rated Buford City School District, which is a huge draw for families prioritizing education. Just let me tell you, when you have kids, school quality is non-negotiable. And Buford City schools are crushing it when it comes to academic achievement and extracurricular opportunities. Being close to Lake Lanier, Mall of Georgia, and major transportation routes, including I-85 and Georgia 20, makes Buford convenient for commuters and those seeking easy access to both local and Atlanta-based amenities. Location really is everything in real estate, and Buford has that ideal balance of accessibility without being right on top of commercial areas or major highways. The area also benefits from a broader surge of development and infrastructure investment in both Gwinnett and Hall County, including major park renovations and transportation upgrades. These countywide improvements are expected to support property values and enhance the quality of life for Buford residents in the coming years. Now, let's get into the details of the Buford housing market that make it such an attractive option for many buyers. As of early 2025, the median list price for homes in Buford is $475,000, with the price per square foot ranging around $220 to $248. This price point positions Buford as a competitive yet attainable option compared to some of the other more expensive suburbs north of Atlanta. Here's the thing, you're getting a lot of community amenities and location advantages for a price that's still within reach for many professional families. The housing market is stable, with the median list price increase just 0.7 to 1.6% from the previous year. This stability is really reassuring for buyers who are worried about market volatility. You can feel confident that you're making a sound investment. Now, most homes available are 3 and 4 bedroom properties, reflecting the area's appeal to families. These homes typically provide space for a family without needing the excessive square footage that drives up prices in some of the other communities. So Buford combines the best of suburban living with excellent schools, awesome amenities, strong community vibes, and access to both Gwinnett and Hall County's ongoing investments in infrastructure and recreation. Bottom line is, Buford should definitely be high on your list of communities to explore. But now, let's wrap up with our final suburb, and one of my favorites, Alpharetta. It is the technology hub of the South and one of the most prestigious suburbs in the Atlanta area. Alpharetta has firmly established itself as one of the most prestigious suburbs in the entire metro Atlanta area, with compelling stats to back up its reputation as a technology powerhouse with exceptional quality of life. The population stands at around 67,000, but here's what's wild. It swells to approximately 122,000 during daytime hours, reflecting its status as a major employment center. With a median household income of $146,000, Alpharetta residents earn way more than both state and national averages. Now, this affluence shows up in the quality of the community's amenities, services, and overall lifestyle. Now, here's something that's really cool about Alpharetta: its unique position as both a residential community and economic powerhouse. Many suburbs are primarily bedroom communities, but Alpharetta has developed a robust economic identity of its own. This means many residents can enjoy short commutes to local jobs, and the tax base supports exceptional public service and amenities. Which brings me to this: Alpharetta's amenities and lifestyle advantages are truly impressive. Let me show you why this community commands such high demand. The city hosts approximately 700 technology companies, cementing its reputation as the technology center of the South. This concentration of high-tech employers creates abundant job opportunities for residents with skills in those sectors. I've had many clients who moved here specifically because they were recruited by one of these companies. Most residents work in professional, managerial, technical, sales, or administrative positions. This creates a community of like-minded individuals who value education, innovation, and quality of life. Pretty interesting, right? Now for recreation. Alpharetta delivers amazing options with almost 800 acres of green space with over 25 parks. The city also maintains community art centers, an aquatic facility, an equestrian center. Whatever your interests or your kids' activities, you can probably find it here in Alpharetta. And there's more. Downtown Alpharetta and the upscale Avalon development provide high-end shopping, dining, and entertainment options. These aren't just places to shop. They're beautiful, walkable environments that have become social hubs for the community. Avalon in particular has transformed the lifestyle options available to residents, bringing a touch of urban sophistication to suburban living. But let's talk about Alpharetta's housing market. It's certainly at the premium end of the spectrum, but many buyers find the value proposition compelling despite the higher prices. As of March 2025, the average home value stands at around $720,000, having increased 1.5% over the previous year. This relatively modest increase indicates a stable, mature market rather than a speculative one, always a good sign for long-term value. Homes in Alpharetta typically go to pending status in around 36 days, indicating a relatively fast-moving market despite higher prices. This means buyers need to be prepared to make decisions quickly when they find a home that they love. But get this, the city is nearly fully developed, making new construction homes increasingly rare and increasingly expensive. Most buyers are looking at resale homes in established neighborhoods, which often means more mature landscaping and a more cohesive community feel. Established neighborhoods with extensive amenities such as Windward and Seven Oaks represent typical housing options in the area. These communities often feature swimming pools, tennis courts, golf courses, and other lifestyle amenities that enhance residents' quality of life. Now, Alpharetta's infrastructure is robust, with connectivity provided by 4 major highways and 4 MARTA routes to Atlanta. The city is approximately 22 miles from downtown Atlanta, making commutes reasonable for many workers. This accessibility is a major factor in the area's continued appeal to homebuyers. So Alpharetta represents the premium end of North Atlanta suburban living, providing unmatched amenities, excellent schools, and a thriving economic base, albeit at a higher price point than other suburbs in that region. If your budget allows, and you value being in the center of North Atlanta's technology and business hub with exceptional amenities and schools, Alpharetta deserves serious consideration. Whew, that's a wrap. We've explored 5 distinct suburbs north of Atlanta, each with unique advantages, from Big Creek's natural beauty to Alpharetta's economic strength. Whether you're seeking new construction in Cumming, family-friendly diversity in Sugar Hill, or established elegance in Buford, north of Atlanta has a community that matches your needs and budget. The great thing about having these options, you can truly find the right fit for your family's specific situation. It's not just about where you can afford to buy. It's about finding a community that reflects your values and support your lifestyle. Thinking about a move or checking out these suburbs in person? With 20 years of experiences helping families find their perfect fit north of Atlanta, I know exactly where to look to find the best value for you. Feel free to shoot me an email or check out my full contact information below. Whether you're buying, selling, or maybe you're just curious about the market in these fast-growing areas, I'm here to help. And before you go, be sure to check out the next video linked on the screen here, where I rank all of North Atlanta's top suburbs from best to worst. See you there.